Oh, hello. You've caught me at a time. And that time is now, where, unlike most of my videos, I've actually made quite a bit of progress. um, I, well, between episodes, which is something I don't normally do, I actually ended up planting a lot of trees, like that big old spruce grove right there, all these birches, including a couple more dark oaks, as well as I made this mine and went back to the Nether. This is all in an attempt to gain all the materials that I need in order to at least finish the finish the stage part of my 1-to-1 scale Shakespeare's Globe Theatre build in Minecraft. Which, if you haven't been following along with me this entire time, welcome, first of all. Second off, it's exactly what it sounds like. If you've never heard of Shakespeare's theater, it is essentially this theater in, I think it's South London. Let me double check because I don't want to give incorrect information. Globe Theatre, London. It is. I actually have no idea where it is. It is in Southwark in London. It's actually a recreation because I think the original theater burned down. But in about 2018, I actually had the pleasure of going down and seeing this theater in person and. Recently, within the lore context of this survival playthrough, I received a letter from a king who proclaimed that he would be coming over and visiting me, and that he wanted me to put on a show for when he came over. And I thought, what better show, or what better venue, rather, than the Shakespeare's Globe. So I'm building it 1-to-1 in Minecraft, which, as far as my knowledge is concerned, or as far as I'm aware, has never been done before, which is shocking. But it's really, really cool. This is the original theater that Shakespeare himself ran his plays at. This theater was built for Shakespeare's theater company, yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. So for the past few episodes or past few days, I have been working on making my own rendition of the Globe Theater in Minecraft. It's been slow progress so far, which is why I decided to do all of the sort of material hunting off camera. Maybe in the future I'll host streams where I'm gathering materials or doing any of that stuff. But I thought that during the videos I want to be as most myself as I can, and so I figured I'd do the thing that I enjoy the most while recording, which is the actual building part. So today we're going to be working on that second story up there. I also encourage you. I'm not going to. In the description below, you're going to see a reference to a 3D model that I'm referencing from I think it is Britannica.com. They have a 3D model on their website, hosted on Sketchfab, and so that's what I've been referencing for the most part for like the structure and everything, as well as the measurements. But for the actual like detailing and all of that, I have been looking up different photos online, which I'm not going to be sharing because I don't know the rights to those, or I don't own the rights to those videos, and they're not a source, or they're not like an academic source like Britannica is. So I don't want to use that and accidentally steal somebody else's work or photo or anything like that. So I encourage you, if you're interested, look up your own photos of the Globe Theatre in London. And if you are in London, which I know last time I looked at the analytics, about half of my viewers are, or about half my viewers are in and around the area of the United Kingdom. I highly encourage you to go one of these days, because I did not get to see a show there, unfortunately, but when I was in London, but I did get to see. They were like prepping and rehearsing for a show, and there was plaques and stuff, and it was really cool. I'm trying to find. I lost my one photo. I had a photo of the stage that I've been referencing a lot, but I'm having trouble finding that again. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. Open image in new tab. Okay, yes. No, that's not actually it. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I could also use this image. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do in terms of like the coloring, because my block palette is, or like the palette is very minimalist. No, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not great in terms of actually trying to follow along with exactly what the colors are. Oh, you can also see back here it's all just dirt. Okay, so for now I need to boop. Okay. Then over here, this one is another pillar. This one's another pillar. And then this one and this one. Okay, and those are, it looks like maybe birch. I'm gonna try to get as close to the colors as I can, which is why I'm using the this nether brick there and here. But some of the colors I'm just not gonna be able to match. So it looks like actually I might just use oak fences to go up, since that's sort of the color that I've chosen as the lighter color here. It's not going to be perfect because I think it's either stonework or faux stonework, maybe, on the actual one. But I guess I could try. I do have a mine, so let's go ahead and check to see what it would take for us to make a wall. I know that I kind of need, where are you? Aha. Okay. So let's go ahead and chuck this in, because I'm not actually sure why I don't have a grindstone? What's it called? It is stone cutter. I'm surprised why I don't have a stone cutter, so I just need 3 stone and an iron. Oopsie daisies. I'll do this, and then I'll flip-flop to the spruce log so that I can get more of that charcoal. Boom, boom. Perfect. And I do believe... Ooh, am I actually still in... I am still in peaceful. Whoopsie daisies. I flipped it to peaceful so that nothing exciting would happen while I was collecting the resources. just because I don't want to miss out on anything while I'm not recording. Just because I think that it's I have fun sharing my experiences. So what I ended up doing while gathering materials was I turned on a Gumball, like the Wonderful World of Gumball. Is that what it's called? The Amazing World of Gumball, which I guess is a show that I'm watching now, which I've never actually watched before. It's interesting, to say the least. If you haven't seen it, it is on Disney Plus, which I'm not the biggest fan of Disney as a company, but it's, you know, I use my family's thing. I probably would not get Disney Plus for myself, but if you have access to Disney Plus, you could, check it out if that's something that you'd be interested in. It is actually a difficult show to watch at times, just because of the sheer insanity with which the show sort of carries itself. Let me see. Okay, well, I have my stone cutter, so whoops daisies. Have my stone cutter, so that's good. I can plop you right there. And then what color would work best with that? It is a lighter stone color, it looks like. Though I might have to do... Okay, we're going to try these walls. It would be smart of me to have the stone cutter over here. Actually, why is my whole workstation so far from where I'm actually building? That is a very, very silly thing on my part. Okay, and these don't even attach. So you know what? I think I might just do the fences. Just so it can actually be continuous. Like that. How does that look? I don't actually hate that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do the fences. I think that's going to be the closest in color, anyways, well, at least with regards to what I've already done. Because in the actual Globe Theater, these spruce slabs up on the roof are actually blue, and they have like paintings on it, but it's like blue and gold. But my goal for this, even though I know that you saw, I've got a bunch of mods installed. But my goal for this build is for anybody who's interested to sort of be able to build it themselves. And I'm probably going to, this might be a bit of a spoiler, but when the time comes to actually do the show with the king and everything, what I'm probably going to do, just because I have a lot of mods installed on this world, what I'm probably going to do is copy the build here that I'm building in my survival world onto a Minecraft server, so that not only can we get like the king to join a lot easier than having to install all of the same mods that I have, but also any of you could also join in, be one of the actors in the play that we're putting on, or even be one of the audience members. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, actually, yeah, if that is something you'd be interested in, there is a link to a Discord down below, and you can join and just be like, hey, I kind of want to be a part of this, and I think it would sound neat. Okay. The king is a real person, by the way. in the lore of it, they are King Eaton of Bunlandia, but I do have somebody specific in mind to sort of be the king, and I'm hoping that he's available to do it, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll see whether that works out or not. But it is somebody from my past who you know, sort of helped me on my Minecraft journey. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I should actually use the oak wood because I don't have much other uses for this. Okay. Sticks. I'm probably gonna need a lot of fences, I imagine. So we're probably gonna do that. And this should be enough. Oh, right, I actually need more, I need more oak wood. And it looks like I'm actually running out of oak wood, so I do need to plant a couple trees. Which probably means I gotta do this. Break. This project has actually been probably, I don't know, for those of you that have been following me along for quite a long time, you'll know that I am, or was, quite a prolific Minecraft builder, or quite a prolific builder in Minecraft, I should say. This build is turning out to be by far one of my favorites, just because this is a real place that I have actually been, and that people can actually go and visit in real life. So I'm kind of excited to bring it to the world of Minecraft. Actually, you know what I just realized? I mentioned earlier in the video that I couldn't find any information on whether anybody else had built the Globe Theater 1-to-1 scale, but there was a project before. I think that it's now, I think that the project was disbanded, unfortunately, but it was called Build the Earth, where they were building the Earth 1-to-1 scale in Minecraft. I wonder if they did London. I wonder if they built London, because if they did, then they might actually have the Globe Theater built and everything. That would be cool. That'd be very cool. If anybody knows anybody who worked on that project, let me know, because I would be very interested to speak with them and everything. Okay, actually, this is interesting. So on the Britannica website, it looks like the pillars are in a different placement than in the photos that I'm seeing. Yeah, that's interesting. Why are they in a different spot? And which one do I want to go by? Why is the encyclopedia, or why is the Britannica website different? Interesting. That is really interesting, actually. Okay. I think that I'm probably going to go by the real photos of this, in which case, boom, 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 boom. But on the Encyclopedia Britannica website, it looks like the pillars are not up here at the front. It looks like they're actually pushed pretty far behind. Like the pillars would be like here, or like even here on the Encyclopedia Britannica 3D model. But I'm not actually sure. The old theater was a 20-sided structure as near to a circle as Elizabethan carpentry could make it. Oh, is this the original Globe Theater? It is. Okay, so the... Oh no, it says a tour of the rebuilt Globe Theater. So I don't know exactly why the stage is different. That is fascinating to me. Or is it different? Is that, am I just looking at it wrong? Is it, am I looking at an illusion? Oh, I might be looking at an illusion. Okay. So it might be that it is we might split the difference. We might split the difference between the photos and the appearance wise. Let's check first and foremost. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, I think that we will split the difference. So between the 3D model of the globe and then the visual photos of the globe, because obviously I want to be as accurate as possible, I think that I'm going to put this there and this here. So essentially what it is on, or what I'm doing is I'm moving the pillars back one block. No, why would I do that? Because they all need to be in line with each other. So I need to move this, I need them all to be like on the same plane. So I'll just do this. Okay, and I can live with this. I can live with this. I can't live with that compass popping up in my face all the time, though. That is unacceptable. For no reason other than that I wanted to say unacceptable. Because it's a good word. It's not a very kind word, but it's a good word. Oh, a salmon has wandered onto land. The first steps in evolution occurring before our very eyes. Witness as the majestic salmon. Do you need help? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know how to cope with this. The salmon had so much left to teach us. Like how to be a fish. So many people, you know. They say you teach a man to fish and they'll eat forever, but they never consider teach a man to be a fish, and that man will be fish for so long as that man chooses to be fish. This is, I think, the true lesson of the salmon. If you are new, then and this is your first introduction to my kind of videos. First off, hello again. Second off, I'm pretty silly. I can be pretty silly, and quite chaotic. Num. Okay. Hop, 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 hop. Break. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, this should actually be pretty good. Or this is pretty good, I should say. I got so confused just then. Okay, hang on. Where is the plane? It is in line with this. With this part. Okay. Boom. Oh. Okay, I already did it. Place you there. Break. Break. And then place you. Boom, boom, boom. And then boom. Oopsie daisies. Boom. Okay. And the top of the globe, it looks to be... Well, if we're going with the same sort of look of this, I think that it's actually logs. Yeah, I think that it's stripped oak logs, which I'm pretty sure I turned all of them into fences. Let's see if I have any more in the chest over here. If I don't, that's going to be quite unfortunate. I have one. Why are those in there? You go there. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to need to strip some logs, which is... It's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. It is required that you make that noise when you're placing down a line of logs, by the way. That wasn't something I chose to do. Anyways. Break, 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 break. Nice. I think this is actually enough logs. Probably. Oh my gosh. I got bees. I get bees. I've got honey. Oh my goodness gracious. And it grew on a birch tree. Well, that means that this birch tree is very important now. Hello, bee. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at you. You're adorable. All I could see was your stinger while I was trying to follow you along. Oh my gosh. Hello. Why can't I not focus on you guys? For some reason, I'm struggling really bad. Okay. Let's go and... Okay, yeah. This... Moving the pillars back one was definitely the right choice. Definitely the right choice, I think. Okay. I should probably have grabbed some dirt or other filler blocks. That was my bad. Hop, hop. Dirt. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, 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 hop. And I need to replace these with I think red nether brick walls is what we settled on for those big pillars. And ideally a gold block at the top, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to have that gold block at the top. Okay. So up here we need... Okay. You see, that actually makes it easier now that I know that we're this close to the ceiling. Because I could just break this. Break, 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 break. Perfect. Okay, ooh. how do I... Wait a minute. This goes... It does. It goes all the way to the edge. Huh. Fascinating. And unfortunate, because I do need, hang on. Okay, so I may have to move those again, or the doors on the sides inwards again. Just because I need this lip on the roof to be one block over. And we can actually do this quite simply by doing this. Because as previous viewers will remember, I actually have World Edit, which I've been using to sort of augment my my builder, my capabilities as a builder, to sort of mitigate the more tedious tasks, we'll say. So as long as I maintain the amount of items that I'm using or using up, then I should be good to go in terms of anything else. Okay, so I need a wooden axe. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Click and click. Okay. Expand 5 is, I think. Ooh, 6 is what I should have done. Okay. Expand 1. Okay. And now I can do / move. Ta-da! And now I can just exit. And it's all been moved over. Check that out. Okay, perfect. And now it's at the right placement. Okay, perfect. Okay. What do you think about this, Duke? Oh my gosh, there's another salmon. So many salmon, Duke. There's so many salmon. Okay. Click. Click. This is, this is quite unfortunate actually, that I have to move these sidewalls inwards, because I was quite excited about it being like an odd number between the pillars, but I guess it's okay. Move. Ta-da! Now it got moved. Alrighty then. I'll probably just put a torch there and a torch there. Perfect. All right. / deselect. Nice. Look at that. Perfect. 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 Okay. And I believe we're running out of time, so I gotta hurry up. Oh, no, we're not running out of time, actually. As it turns out, I've been quite efficient in my building, which that is almost never the case. That's really cool. And we're actually on a surplus of time. Okay, awesome. Did not expect that to be the case, but I'll take it, honestly. Okay. Gotta do that. Oopsie daisies. That was an accident, but now that we're down here, Z. Boop. Sorry about that. I just hit my mic. I'm not sure how loud that was. close, hop, 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 hop. And then we can go around. Boom, boom. Okay. And now if we do this, that was not what I meant to do. Boom. And then, didn't I have like 14? Did I? Please don't tell me. Did I turn them into planks and not notice? Oh my gosh. Did I really do that? Did I do that? No. Okay. Whew. Okay, I just left him behind here. Oh my gosh, I got so scared just then. Okay. Jiminy Chrysler. I think maybe that's what the salmon were trying to tell me was, hey, you left this behind. Boom, 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 boom. Now I've got 3 of those World Edit wands. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll keep the dirt on me because I'm going to need it later. Probably. I don't actually know if I'm going to need it later, but I might. Okay. Ooh, sniff. Wow, we're actually making more progress than I thought we were making. We're only halfway through the video, and we've done a lot of progress. So that is excellent. Or I guess we have 20 minutes left of the recording. Boom, boom. Oh, I'm missing 2. Okay. Ow. Just breaking my legs really quick. Break, break, break. Hop, 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 hop. Okay. Radical. Okay, I'm most excited for the I am most excited for the back part of this. Okay, let's check this out. Also, I might make that a fence gate. I might make actually all of them fence gates. But anyways, I might make that middle one a fence gate just because I think it might be interesting. Yeah, actually, that looks really good. That looks surprisingly good. Okay. Nice. Wow. All right. Oh, that is so cool, actually. Okay. Awesome. I do believe, actually, that these walls, if we're going with the oak wood, if the oak wood is that, then I think that this right here should be oak wood, or stripped oak wood. So we're gonna need a lot more of that, but for now, we're gonna go ahead and try our hand at making the second floor, which is difficult to actually find references for or photos of. Oh, here's a good one. Open image, a new tab. Okay. Ooh, you know what? It actually looks like from this photo that occasionally this entire front part can change. So that's really cool, actually, which makes sense. Which makes sense that the whole thing would be modular, which is probably why I haven't been able to find anything consistent for the floor or for the stage. Oh, sorry. That's probably why I haven't been able to find anything consistent for the stage, is because it changes. The stage is modular and it changes. Okay, so I'll leave that there for now. I might change it depending on what play we actually put on, which I don't even know if we're going to end up doing a Shakespeare play, or if we're going to end up doing something custom. Again, I don't have any actors for it yet, so if that's something that you'd be interested in, let me know. Okay, I think that I might just do this. Okay. So the stage is only going to go back as far as this. Although it can go back further. But I'm only going to make it go back this far for now. I don't actually have a reference for how accurate this is. I guess I could check the 3D model. Let's check the 3D model. Okay. Oh, it actually looks like it's pretty narrow. Okay. So I think it is this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It looks like the stage is actually... Sniff. Sorry about that. Okay. So... I do believe that it's only like here. So it's like right there is the actual door part. So it doesn't actually go back that far. It's like just far enough. Maybe I'll give them, maybe I'll do 2 blocks and have this back space be a little bit more narrow. But if I want to be accurate, I think that I do have to sort of work within the constraints of what I have here. Which does mean that I get those 2 blocks on either side, which is, that's good. That's convenient. So that's something. Ooh, I actually get 3 blocks, as it turns out. Boop. Okay. Okay, so looking and using this as a reference, it looks like... Oh, I'm out of dirt. It looks like there might be... It looks like there's a door like right here, door here, and a door here. Just in that one photo that I'm looking at right now. Which actually, that seems to be, just flipping through photos on Google, it seems to be the most consistent layout that I'm able to find. Although, it could just very well be that... I think I'm saying very well a lot this episode. But it could be that all of the photos that I'm seeing were taken from the same plays being put on. Which could very much be the case. Yeah, see, this one has a different layout of the top. And we already know that the 3D model is different. Could I look up Shakespeare Globe Theater stage 2nd floor? Look that up. Okay, well that is an amazing reference, because that is a That is a photo from the second floor. So that is going to be good for the future. That is a photo of the stage done up for performance. That is the same as the other references. Okay, so I don't know what performance this was done for, because I can see that there are other ways of doing it that don't look like this, and here's a version of set construction on the Globe Theatre that makes it look not at all like the Globe Theatre. Whew. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. That usually happens, actually. Okay, so I may... Okay. It actually does not... Actually, I think that I might have all of that room. I think I might have all of the room behind it. So, like, I think I might, like, from this entire wall here, have... That would be good, actually. I might do that. Okay, so what does that look like? That is that. Okay, but I'm going to need a green block, it looks like. Green terracotta. Terracotta. Clay. Oh, okay, so I could just go grab a bunch of clay from the river. Nice. Or the ocean, which is right by my house. Or right by this build, I mean. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, how do I make green dye, actually? Moss clump. Moss block. Okay, do I have any moss? I have azaleas. Oh, I must have moss over at my house. Then. Okay. So, either or, I think that I'll be able to do it. It's just going to be a matter of when that happens. Although, should I do the green walls like in the photos, or should I do maybe birch walls, or I don't think I can do oak. I think I can do birch or spruce. Let's actually do spruce, and then maybe later on, if I decide that I want to change it up, then I can change it, and then we can do the other kind of walls. Okay, but what do the doors look like? The doors are probably very, very plain, actually. They look most like the soju doors. Okay. Can I do more options? Whoa, cancel. Okay. We'll do craft : no, I guess I can't. Okay. Door. Because I want a door that is normal. Wait, actually, I could do this. And then I can look for the Minecraft doors, which I believe are under redstone. No, those are just normal doors. Building blocks. Okay, spruce door. Okay, it looks like it might just be... Looks like I might just use spruce doors. Okay, that's okay. All right. which I just so happen to have. Okay, convenient. All right. So we're going to consider this the Globe Theater without any wallpaper for now. And then we will probably add it in later, or maybe I'll make it green between. Heck and heck. Okay. Completely forgot that I was in creative mode, which is the danger of going in creative mode. Okay. Also, if anybody has any like behind the scenes photos of the Globe Theater, that would be extraordinarily helpful. Okay, and actually I think that I'm gonna move it back one. Like that, so that there's a lot more space here. But what does that look like down there? Is what I want to know. Can you even... No, you can't. Okay, so I think it does need to be... It is that close. Even though I don't want it to be that close. Oh my goodness gracious. It is a very good thing that it's already like halfway through the episode, or more than halfway through the episode. Oh, actually the episode's almost over as it turns out. Well, I guess we're just doing final touches, which is, yeah, actually that makes sense. That is kind of what we're doing, is just the finishing touches on this. Okay, and I do believe that this is all that I have to do left, is just do this top part. Oh, and it's raining. Okay. Boom. 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn those into planks and regret that later. But for now, I need these planks up here. Hop, 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 hop. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Really? Okay. Ay, caramba. Of course, I'm missing a single block of planks. That is perfect. That is very much me. Okay. Oh my gosh, that actually looks like the Globe Theater. Whoa! That is so cool. Oh my gosh, it actually works. Holy heck. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, well that was not intentional. Okay. Well, I mean, making it look like the Globe Theater was intentional. Making, like, just... You get it. You get it. The, placing the block there wasn't intentional, but... Holy heck. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. We gotta do this. Oh my goodness gracious. This is really, really cool. Wow, I did not expect it to be this cool. Okay, we're gonna do torch, 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 torch. Okay, and this should give enough light up here. Okay, I think I might actually leave it open, or actually I could do this just to have some depth difference so that it looks different. Okay, let's see how you look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, alright, that looks awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, it looks like I may have to move in those two side ones just a little bit. But yeah, that is oh, I also need to fill up that gap up there. What is that gap filled with? It's filled with cool things, but let's just do survival mode, spectator mode. Probably just gonna fill this with spruce planks, probably. Actually, do I want to fill that with spruce planks, or do I want to fill that with oak planks? I'll fill it with oak. Okay. Oak K. Haha. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right, but then after this, I think, well, unless of course I change it, which may very well become the case later on. Unless I change it, that is the stage done, which I am I'm so happy about, actually. This was such a, oh, I still need to do the roof up there, but I'll probably do that between episodes. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome. Obviously I still need to do the sides, but that is the main stage completely done. Okay, let me actually, can I sleep right now? No, I can't sleep. Let's just oh wow, that's crazy. It looks like the sun's coming out. Oh my goodness gracious. This looks so freaking cool. Oh, this is awesome. All right. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm so excited about this build. You have no idea. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to like do the show and for the king to come along. It's gonna be so great. Yeah, join me next time to see me do the sidewalls as well as start building the outer donut shape is what I'm gonna call it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. All right. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. My name is Bun. That's Duke behind me, and we will see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's pretty cool.